Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck.
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Yeah! Man, I love this song. Don't you?
Great tune.
Bob Seger and her strut. Just have to listen to this. But I love to watch. Man, that's great. We have Bob Seger on the line. Bob, how you doing, man?
Good. You just played strut. A lot of people don't know, but that's me on all the guitars.
Is it really?
Are you kidding me?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Every
that is
now and
sweet.
then I play all the guitars. I did it on Hollywood Nights, too.
Oh, well, you know what? Good. I was going to ask you about that song, too, because that's one of my favorites. Listen, I got to tell you, it is a pleasure. It is a treat to be able to talk to you today on a number of levels. First off, we're big Bob Seger fans, and I can't wait till you come to the Bay Area. I think it's March 5th. It's a Thursday night at the, they call it the Shark Tank, the SAP Center here in San Jose. We have a gal who works traffic for us and is a big part of the show. She's Chasta. And Chasta is, are you crying yet?
I'm not crying
Chasta?
yet, but it could happen.
Okay, now here's the deal. Now, Chasta, tell Bob Seger what Bob Seger's music means to you.
All right, Bob. Thank you so much for talking to me, first of all. Second of all, my daddy loved Bob Seger. He raised us on your music.
Grew up in Oklahoma.
So much, yeah.
You grew up in Oklahoma.
Grew up in Oklahoma, so much so that your song, In Your Time, was his song to me and my brother. And we played that at his funeral. When he passed away in 2006, we played that at his funeral.
So when we said we were going to talk to Bob Seger today, Chasta goes, oh, my God, I hope I don't cry.
Well, here's what I always say. I always say when I hear your voice, it's like getting a hug from my dad.
There you go. So how do you, hey, has anyone ever told, and Bob, has anyone ever told you that during an interview?
Well, you know, In Your Time, that's an interesting song because that's my son's favorite song that I ever wrote, I think. He loves that song.
Really?
And, yeah.
Well, hey, now I got to ask you, now you mentioned Hollywood Nights. I'm going to play a little bit of Hollywood Nights here, okay? Because I am I'm a big Bob Seger fan. And I'm going to ask you about this song, okay?
Okay.
Now,
sure.
what inspired you to write this song?
There was a Time magazine cover with Cheryl Teagues in the red bathing suit. You guys are probably too young to remember that.
Oh, I remember that one.
We remember that one.
Okay. and I was in L.A. Making, I think, night moves and just finishing it up. And of course, I naturally bought the magazine like every other man did in the United States.
Yeah.
And I went for a drive, just because I love to look at the lights of Hollywood and California up in the Hollywood Hills. And I just started singing the refrain. I started singing the chorus, Hollywood Nights, Hollywood Hills, above all the lights, Hollywood Nights. And then, of course, I tried to imagine a guy like me from the Midwest dating Cheryl Teagues.
Just like every other guy.
Cheryl knows this, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's so that was really the basis of the song. Yeah.
All right, now there's another one I've got to ask you about because there's a quote here that you said that you would never use your music for an endorsement again. This was such a freaking big song, and I'm going to tell you a little funny story about this. The name of the song is Like a Rock. All right? Let me just hear a little bit of it.
Yeah, we still do it live, too.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Because I love this song. It's a great song.
Sweating in the sun.
This is just a great freaking song, Bob. And,
Thank you.
And I was we have a guy on our show named Baby Huey. So yesterday, he says, oh, you're going to ask him about the song that they used for the Ford commercial? I go, Huey.
It was actually a Chevy
It was a
commercial.
Chevy.
Come on.
That's what I
Baby
told
Huey.
him. I go,
Yeah.
So I'm laughing because these companies that they're using your music, and it's such a great song. And let's face it, they probably do tests on wow, that song is a great song. It hits with people. But you've got a guy on the show who has no idea what they were advertising. He just knows it's a car commercial.
It was a truck commercial, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
And, trucks only. And it tested as high as Michael Jordan's ad did. That's, Yeah, and it really, at the time, it really helped sell a lot of trucks.
Yeah.
When we put it out, and we felt like we and we also gave some of the money to Workers Fund for people that were laid off and stuff that we made from it. But yeah, it was pretty successful.
All right.
Yep.
All right. One more song I'm going to ask you about here, because this one is my personal favorite. All right. Let me get this on here. I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh yeah, Fire Down.
Oh yeah, Fire Down Below. Man, I love this song. This one to me just seems to catch the spirit of like the Detroit music scene.
Yeah, and we did that on Letterman. Actually, you can see it, but we did it for the audience. And
Yeah.
If anybody wants to see the video of it, they can go on David Letterman's website. And Paul actually sang one of the choruses a little bit. And yeah, we do that every night. We do. I think it's number 3 in the show.
Oh,
yeah.
that's fantastic. Okay, now speaking of the show, and it's coming to town March 5th, because I know our time with you is limited. I want to ask you one question about your new album. Now, Paul, you were saying that you read something about the new album?
Yeah, now, Bob, you considered more than 70 songs for the new album, which is called Ride Out, and I know you have a few of the songs in your set list for the concert, but does that mean you might be coming out with another album down the road if you had so much material for this album?
Well, I don't know. I tell you, really honestly, guys, I'm in the tour mode.
Yeah.
And, man, it's so nice to not have to think about stuff like that. So all we do is we try to stay as physically as in top shape and go out there and give a furious show and entertain the people. And that's all I think about. And then I think we're done April 1st, roughly. And then about 6 weeks later, I start thinking about writing and what I want to use.
So how did it come about, though, that you had that many songs to consider for the album?
I just write a lot. I really enjoy it.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, Bob, we are big Bob Seger fans, and we look forward to seeing you here in San Jose March 5th. Thank you for coming on the show with us today. All right, man. Take care.
I can't wait to come. Okay, see you guys.
All right, the great Bob Seger, huh? Was that a thrill? And Shasta?
I didn't cry.
That's what I was just going to say. I'm even more amazed.
Oh, you teared up a little bit.
I mean, I got teary, but I did, and there are no tears fell down my cheek.
You got a little weepy.
I did.
A little weepy, but you got a little.
I
He
made
sounds
it.
like a good dude, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does sound like a good dude, man.
He's like a regular guy.
My dad just rolled over in his grave.
That
I just talked to Bob Seger.
His daughter, and I let you start the interview off.
Lamont, you're forever my hero.
There you go.
Is he going to play the song from the Ford commercial? That's what Bob Seger's career means to Baby Huey.
Baby Huey. I said, what?
A Hall of Fame career.
He goes, that song from the Ford truck commercial. I go, Baby Huey, it was Chevy trucks.
That's like me asking you, is Green Day going to play the song from the end version of Seinfeld? Are they going to play that song from Seinfeld? That Seinfeld song?
Yeah. Is that great or what?
It's awesome.
All right.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.